So here's the question number 12.13 from exercise. The question is like this. Give simple chemical test to distinguish between the following pair of compound. Means here we have to distinguish two compounds. How to make difference between that two compounds? For that we have to give chemical test. First pair is given to you, propanol and propanone. So first of all, draw the structures. Propanol means propan means 3 carbons, Al suffix is there, so it is aldehyde group. Propanone, so propan means 3 carbons, ONE suffix is there, so it is ketone group. Now to differentiate between aldehyde and ketone, we have certain tests. First one is tolerance test. In tolerance test, aldehyde gives this test and ketone does not. In Fehling test, aldehyde gives Fehling test but ketone does not. What is tolerance test? Write down the reaction here. You can see this one is our propanol. When it reacts with ammoniacal silver nitrate, this one is ammoniacal silver nitrate in presence of base. What it does? It oxidizes compound CH3, here CH2 will come, CH2 COO minus, then Ag, water molecule and anhydric gas will be liberated. Similarly in Fehling test, when aldehyde reacts with copper sulfate solution and Rochelle salt solution, it gives us oxidation reaction. You can see oxygen is adding here, so it is oxidation reaction, then copper oxide and water. So this one is tolerance test and Fehling test. Second pair that is given to us is acetophenone and benzophenone. So draw the structures first. You can see on benzene ring COCH3, that is acetophenone, and between two benzene ring we have ketone group, that is benzophenone. In acetophenone you can see this one is our methyl ketone. This one is methyl, then ketone. So acetophenone is methyl ketone. So methyl ketones gives iodoform taste, but this structure, it is not methyl ketone, CH3 is not there, so it will not give iodoform taste. So here I have written that first structure is methyl ketone, so it gives iodoform taste, second doesn't. Here's the reaction. This is acetophenone on benzene ring COCH3 is that when it reacts with NaOI, it gives COO, sodium benzoate and iodoform. The next one is the first structure. You can see in acetophenone, this one is our alpha carbon and it does has alpha hydrogen, whereas this carbon, these two carbons are alpha carbon here, but none of the alpha carbon has hydrogen. So first structure gives aldol reaction, but due to absence of alpha hydrogen, second structure does not give aldol reaction. Now aldol reaction I have not written here, you can write it at your own. Next pair, that is phenol and benzoic acid. You can say this one is phenol and this one is benzoic acid. Now phenol is mild acid, whereas benzoic acid is comparatively strong one. So mild acid that reacts with strong base only. It will react with strong base, does not react with weak base. Again, mild acid, phenol is mild acid, so it will react with strong base only, but do not react with weak base. While this benzoic acid is comparatively strong acid, so it can react with weak and strong base both. So look at this reaction. When phenol is reacted with Na2CO3, this one is weak base, so reaction does not occur. But in case of benzoic acid, reaction occurs and it gives sodium benzoate plus carbon dioxide plus water molecule. Next one is benzoic acid and ethyl benzoate. So you can see first structure, that is carboxylic acid, second structure, that is ester group. So first structure, that is acid, so it will react with base. You can see same reaction as above. Benzoic acid when reacts with sodium carbonate, it gives sodium benzoate plus carbon dioxide gas plus water molecule. But ester molecule does not react with base. The fifth one is pentane 2-on and pentane 3-on. Now draw the structures. You can see this one is pentane 2-on. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, total 5 carbons are there. On second number carbon we have the C double bond O. Similarly, here the position of C double bond O is changed here. On 3 number we have ketone group now. So first structure is our methyl ketone. So first structure will give iodoform test. Second structure does not give iodoform test. Now similar type of reaction as previous one. You can see this one is a 2-pentanone. When it reacts with NaOI, it gives us CH3, CH2, CH2, COONA plus iodoform. The sixth pair that is given to us is benzaldehyde and acetophenone. Now you can see this one is benzaldehyde and this one is acetophenone. You can see the functional group is aldehyde here. Here the functional group is ketone. So we have learned that first structure, that is aldehyde, it gives Tollens and Fehling test. Second structure, that is ketone, so it does not give Tollens and Fehling test. In addition to that, you can write that this one is methyl ketone and this one is only aldehyde. So it will give iodoform test, whereas this one will not give iodoform test. You can write that also. Next one, 7th number, ethanol and propanol. You can see the both structures here. Now in ethanol, you can see structure will be like this, CH3 C double bond OH. Now this structure is like methyl ketone, so it can give iodoform test. This structure does not give iodoform test. Now question number 12.14. How will you prepare following compound from benzene? Means it is conversion. Our starting material is fixed benzene. The first number, methyl benzoate. So you can see this one is a benzene. Product is methyl benzoate. OATE suffix is there. So it is ester group. So on benzene ring we have methyl benzoate. You can see ester group is there. This one is ester group. And we have CH3 here. So it is methyl benzoate. Now look at the difference between these two. This one is benzene and this one is methyl benzoate. You can see 2 carbons are extra here. 2 additional carbon are here. So we have to increase the number of carbon first of all. So what I am doing here, first of all I am applying here Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. That was in your 11th standard. Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. In that we have CH3Cl as reagent, anhydrous form of AlCl3, again anhydrous form of AlCl3 as catalyst, and HCl, that is a byproduct. Now what will happen here? Here a hydrogen is there. Instead of that hydrogen, CH3 will come, and this hydrogen and Cl, they both will combine to form HCl here. So minus HCl, on benzene CH3 is there now, so it is toluene. Now what I am going to do here, I am going to make it acid. This one is our product is ester, so we need acid and alcohol to form ester. So I am going to make acid from this CH3. Now you can see CH3 and acid I want to make, that is carboxylic acid. So it is oxidation reaction, you can see here, increase in oxygen number. So for making carboxylic acid you need strong oxidizing agent, that is alkaline KMnO4. Again, to make carboxylic acid you need strong oxidizing agent, that is alkaline KMnO4. So I am using alkaline KMnO4, it will give you benzoic acid. Now our acid is here. What we need more, that is alcohol. So our one carbon is already here. Now number of carbon that is missing from product, that is 1. So I am using CH3OH as our second material. CH3OH methanol. In presence of acid, when we heat this both carboxylic acid and methanol, it will give us ester methyl benzoate and water as byproduct. Okay. Now the next one, metanitrobenzoic acid. Now this one is our benzene, starting material is same. This one is our metanitrobenzoic acid. Now you can see the difference between these two. One COOH group is extra and one NO2 group is extra. So what I am going to do here, again first of all I am going to increase number of carbon. For that again I am using Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, CH3Cl as second reagent and hydrous form of AlCl3, that is our catalyst. Here a hydrogen is there, that hydrogen and this Cl, they both will combine to form HCl. So HCl is a byproduct. Then as product will get toluene. This is our first step. Number of carbon is increased now. Now what is extra here? You can say COOH group is there. So convert this CH3 into COOH. So it is oxidation reaction again, alkaline KMnO4. So I will get benzoic acid. Now NO2 group is remaining. So a nitration reaction is there. In your 11th standard you have learned nitration reaction also. Concentrated HNO3. So it will give you NO2 group on meta position. Now why on meta position? This COOH is meta directing group. That's why NO2 group is going on meta position. Again COOH group is meta directing group. That's why newly entering group that will go on meta position. So we will get metanitrobenzoic acid. Next one is paranitrobenzoic acid. Now here you can see question number B was metanitrobenzoic acid. Here the position is changed. Paranitrobenzoic acid is there. So what we will do? We will change the number of process here. We'll interchange some process here. Process will be same, but we'll change the order. So look at the reaction. This one is a benzene. This one is a paranitrobenzoic acid. Again, number of carbon is increasing. So I am using Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Same reaction is there. I'll get toluene. Then what I am going to do here? This CH3 group is orthopara directing group. Again, CH3 group is orthopara directing group. So I am going to apply nitration reaction first here. So nitration reaction, I am going to get two product here, orthonitrobenzoic toluene and paranitrobenzoic. Again, by this reaction I'll get two product, orthonitrotoluene and paranitrotoluene. From that I need paranitrotoluene, so I have drawn that only. I'll get another product, but that I don't need now. That's why it is not here. The next one is, again you can say this one is CH3. What I want there, COOH. So CH3 to COOH, that is oxidation process, alkaline KMnO4. So by changing the process, I can change the position of functional group here. The next one is phenyl acetic acid. You can see this one is benzene. Phenyl acetic acid. Acetic acid is there, so 2 carbons with COOH group. On second number I have phenyl ring, so that is phenyl acetic acid. Now this reaction, you can see number of carbon increases. 2 carbons are in chain here. These 2 carbon are in chain, and COOH group is on the chain, not on the benzene ring. COOH group is on the chain. So what I am going to do here, first of all, apply the chlorination of benzene ring. Chlorination of benzene ring that you have learned in 11th standard, that occurs in presence of anhydrous FeCl3 Cl2. What happens here? Here hydrogen is there. That hydrogen is replaced by Cl. Now hydrogen and Cl from here. Here Cl2 is there. One atom is here. One atom is empty now. So that H and the Cl will combine to form HCl. So HCl, that is our byproduct. Now we'll get chlorobenzene from this step. Now what happens here? I am applying Hall-Walhard-Zelinsky reaction. Again, Hall-Walhard-Zelinsky reaction, the last reaction of this chapter. Hall-Walhard-Zelinsky reaction, I am applying that reaction here. What I am going to do? I am going to take acetic acid in presence of ultraviolet rays. What it gives? Alpha carbon. This one is our alpha carbon. On alpha carbon, a hydrogen is replaced by this aromatic ring and minus HCl. HCl will be our byproduct. You can see Cl and hydrogen from this alpha carbon, they will combine to form HCl. Remaining part you have to connect here. So you will get phenyl acetic acid. Okay. Now fifth number, para-nitrobenzaldehyde. Now you can see this one is our benzene. This structure is our para-nitrobenzaldehyde. Now here you can see number of carbon is increasing and NO2 group is there. So again Fidelcraft alkylation. First step I will get toluene. Then on para position I need NO2. CH3 is orthopara directing group. So again I am using nitration reaction. And again I am writing one product only here, that is para-nitrotoluene. Then to make this Ca3 into CHO, I need mild oxidizing agent, not strong one. If I use strong one, then I will get COOH group. That's why I am using PCC here, that is pyridinium chlorochromate. So it is mild oxidizing agent, so I will get benzaldehyde here, para-nitrobenzaldehyde. Okay. Next one is question number 12.15, that are conversions. Means you have to convert starting material into product using proper reagent, catalyst, temperature, etc. The first number is propanone to propane. Now for that we need structures. Propanone. Propan means 3 carbons. ON suffix is there, means it is ketone. So this one is our propanone. Okay. And we need propene. Propane means 3 carbons, 1 double bond. So this one is our propane. Now what I am going to do to get this structure from this one, what is the difference between here these two? You can see here oxygen is missing, that is first difference, and hydrogen from here, you can see this is CH3, this one is CH2, hydrogen is also missing, so and a double bond we have to make. So that's the major difference between these two. Addition, here you can see oxygen is missing, so it is reduction reaction. We have to apply some reduction reaction here. So what I am going to do here, reduction reaction. Now this is ketone, so for ketone we can use sodium borohydride as reducing agent. What I will get from ketone on reduction, I will get 2 degree alcohol. You can see I am adding hydrogen here as well as on carbon. Add hydrogen on oxygen as well as on carbon. So this one is our first step. Now what are the difference between these two? You can see OH and hydrogen from adjacent carbon, that is less here in product. OH group and hydrogen from adjacent carbon. So it is dehydration reaction, minus H2O in presence of concentrated H2SO4. So you'll get propane. Name of this compound intermediate is 2-propanol. So this one is your first conversion. The second conversion, that is benzoic acid to benzaldehyde. Second one, benzoic acid to benzaldehyde. You can see this one is our benzoic acid, this one is our benzaldehyde. Now difference between these two, you can see oxygen is missing, so it is again reduction reaction. So it is again reduction reaction. Now in one step I cannot get this product. So what I am going to do, this one is our benzoic acid. When it undergoes reduction reaction, now acid group is there. For reduction of acid group, I need strong reducing agent. NaBH4 will not work here. I need some strong reducing agent. For that I am using palladium hydrogen. So what I will get here, I will get benzyl alcohol. Okay, this is our product of first reaction, reduction reaction. Now you can see difference between these two. We have to remove hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen, that means oxidation reaction. Now to make CHO from alcohol, this one is our 1 degree alcohol and we are going to convert that into CHO aldehyde group. We need mild oxidizing agent, that is PCC. Okay, so this one is your conversion.